Hey guys, Brooks Wilson, brand manager for Radar Skis. Stoked to say the 2022 Vapor Boot is finally here. It's made its way to the States and is shipping out, and can't wait to get your feet inside this new boot. It's incredible. And they're finally delivered in here in the country and shipping out. Today I wanted to sit down and kind of talk with Patrick Center, who's our head of footwear development, and he's put the hours behind this boot to make it what it is. When we sat down on this project, we wanted to create the pinnacle of modern day water ski footwear, and we've done that a plethora of ways, and Patrick is going to kind of walk you through his process when it came to take this boot from conception to reality.
Hey, I'm Patrick Center, head footwear designer and developer at Radar Skis. I'm excited to present and discuss the development process that went into the all-new 2022 Vapor Boot. This project took 4+ years from concept to final product, and we went through an immense amount of testing, concepting, designing, developing, prototyping to have this boot come to life the way it did. This has been a project that at one point seemed like a pipe dream and seemed almost unreachable. We had our ups and our downs, and the persistence of the crew at Radar, Brooks, Matt Reaney, Joel Poland, the entire team, really passionate about this project, what we could do, and set the pace for the future of water skiing footwear. When we first sat down to draw initial sketches for this new Vapor Boot, we wanted to focus on the hybrid design, which Radar has been known for since our conception. We wanted to develop a lower unit that had elements of rigid, responsive plastic, but yet pliable at the same time, and then tailoring that up into a cuff design that used the carbon fiber technology from Carbitex that allows the skier to move and flex, ultimately giving you that perfect fit and response that you want out of a ski boot. When we looked at the lower unit, we comprised it of 3 separate densities of materials. The base plate is a heavily glass-filled nylon, creating a ridiculously rigid response. And then around that we have a toe cap, which has about 10% glass-filled nylon, which means it has some stiffness to it, but yet it still has pliability to move your toes and to be able to flex and move with the skier. Whereas the shell itself, which has the riveted BOA components and truly wraps around your foot, is just a straight nylon material that allows the flexibility and the true wrap, the hybrid system, to conform and respond to the skier's movements and motion as they're skiing. It was really fun to have guys like Matt Reaney and Joel Poland who really led the charge on going for it. You know, Joel has absolutely no fear, and that's ultimately what we needed in product testing, is someone who is willing to sacrifice their body to go around a buoy and put the product through the paces. And thanks to Joel, we did 4 to 5 different revisions of the ultimate design to get it to the point where it is today. This project came together pretty much with one thing in mind, and that was the fit. How do you take a perfect fitting boot and bring it into this high performance world of water skiing? And thanks to the advancements of technology, 3D printing, mold making, computer aided design, we are able to design and develop what I think is the most technically advanced boot in the world, using a LAS, which is the 3D molded geometry of a human foot, bringing that into the computer, designing the elements around that to create a perfect fit, the correct proportions exactly for a water skiing boot. We were no short of 100 prototypes throughout the process, and what we ultimately settled on is what the team collectively thought was the absolute best product. We have great partnerships with Carbitex, real carbon fiber, manufactured into a textile form that creates zero stretch and ultimate performance, but still allows the skier to flex and move over the ski. Our partnership with Intuition Liners has been something that has really put Radar Skis on the podium of comfort over the past 15 years. And then ultimately BOA. This BOA configuration is the first of its kind. All of this over the past 4+ years, created something that I think is greater than the sum of its parts. And that's the 2022 Vapor Boot.
All right, guys, that is 2022 Vapor Boot. Slip your foot into one. Skiing is believing, and this thing is absolutely incredible. Like I said, they're here and they're shipping. So get yourself brand new 2022 Vapor Boot.